No nonsense, just deliver the dry goods. In this plot, a new male NPC appears again. When the female characters in Tower of Fantasy are at their peak, any male deserves attention. Besides, he's wearing a cloak with the same name as me behind his back. The most distinctive feature is his attire. The hem of the lower body actually has cursive script. It's believed that many people think it's garbled code. But the truth is not that simple. Due to Xiaofeng being illiterate in calligraphy, 2 days of hard research have yielded no results. I can only seek help from all my friends. Finally found the source of it. The original text is written in Sanskrit, from the theory of yoga. This is one of the Mahayana Buddhist teachings sought by Tang monk, master, and disciple in Journey to the West. Wu. Master. There is no trace of writing on this scripture. Ah. The content of When She comes from volume 70. The content consists of 5 aspects, with various troubles and charms surpassing ghosts and ghosts. 5 comparisons were used in the article. Debate over troubles is better than ghosts and demons. What does this mean? So, let's talk about the 4 demons of Buddhism first. Namely, the 5 accumulation demons, the worry demons, the death demons, and the heavenly demons. These 4 demons are obstacles for monks to practice. When She's content is exactly the expression of the worry demons. Worry demon refers to the harm caused by greed, anger, and ignorance to the body and mind. A restless habit. These are also reflected in the plot. Many people must have done the branch line for finding Qin in the forest. Choose to conceal or not report. Dark Wretch Kwei will not die. Choose to tell the truth. Wenxi will send someone to kill Dark Wretch. I think this place has also become a difficult place for many people to calm down. In fact, as early as when she appeared, has already laid the groundwork. His attire is destined not to be an ordinary person. Now you understand the meaning of the text. I think you can understand better now. After when she dealt with the Dark Wretch Kwei, he said something like this. I can only make what I think is the best choice. How arbitrary and subjective is he? Why should you make the decision on others' clutch? But if you plug in the setting of being trapped by the worry demon, everything makes sense. Since darkness appeared in Domain 9, the battle has been going on for a full 50 years. Long years, endless battles. To protect Domain 9. Human beings don't know how much they sacrificed. But all of this seems to have no end in sight. The current Domain Guard has undergone spiritual changes. Still the task of searching for the Qin in the forest. If when she hides the news that Kwei is not dead, Shanglin will take her back to her hometown and hide in the mountains and forests. This idea is undoubtedly selfish. It is not in line with the main meaning. How many compatriots fought in the blood, working hard to protect our homeland? But he was safely hiding in the rear with his gloomy girlfriend. But he's tired. Since joining the military 5 years ago, he has already done enough with his girlfriend. And his idea has always been to protect his girlfriend. Sudden changes occur. Girlfriend becomes Dark Wretch. His continuous efforts have become a joke. He has lost the meaning of being alive. Although this is just a branch line. But it objectively shows us the current mentality of Domain Guard. Whether Wen Shi or Changlin. Distortion has already occurred in endless battles. There are far more variables in the transformation of darkness than we imagine. Let's expand the branch line here first. Next, let's return to the main line. Just arrived in Marshville, we met Abyss Current. With some help, I believe we will be able to calm down this darkness attack at the first time. The site is the Black Jade Ruins in Marshville. We will deal with it together with Ling Han. But you wouldn't have thought. Just as we were fighting fiercely. The seal of Black Jade Ruins does not exist. We don't know if this is an official forgetting to model. Or does it have a deeper meaning? Speaking of this, we have to mention. We fell in love with Advanced Darkness Quesavita. At first meeting. It has a big sword inserted in its chest. It also broke one of its arms. Have you ever thought about who did it? The clue here is about Nanin's whitewashing road. Let's first take a look at the description of the ruins. Advanced Darkness is sealed. When encountering Fulmination, we also found that it was locked in a chain. But when we met Quesavita, it was actually released. Analyzing from the battlefield, it can be found that there are also suspected sealed pillars around. That means someone has fought against it before us. And dealt a heavy blow to it. This person is Nanin. Remember what happened after we handled Abyss Current? But why hasn't the Abyssal Stream closed? Will there be more in the future? Yes, Abyss Current is not closed. Still above the ruins. Nanin has been planning for this for a long time. The previous Abyss Current anomalies are all to touch the relics. Her goal has never been to release the Advanced Darkness. To kill them and seize the Crystal Pole instead. In Joltville, it's like this. This is especially true in Marshville. Isn't it quite unexpected? She is the most meritorious person in the crusade against Advanced Darkness. On Nanin's rebellion. Xiaofeng also has some speculations now. What do you think of the fighting power of Domain 9? After the previous generation's leadership team collectively launched street fighting, Ji the new leader of Shandong, ascends the throne, and quickly formed a new generation of Domain 9 high-rise. Shadow Guard Elite Lon inheriting the position of Zhu Mimi, the little princess who succeeded Azure Dragon. The 4 invariable Ming Jing inheriting the position of Xuanwu. Ling Han, the sword immortal who inherited the position of White Tiger. Is this lineup very explosive? But their performance is like this. Or something like this. Isn't it very unsatisfactory? Don't panic, this is not over yet. During the campaign against Fulmination, Mimi once said, feeling like the power of Fulmination is being suppressed. It was Nanin who made the move. During the campaign against Quesavita, it not only suffered serious injuries, and absorbed his younger brother's strength to heal his wounds. It's also Nanin. We have never fought with the real Advanced Darkness. They were only in a severely injured state. Even so, it just happened to happen. Now do you have a more intuitive understanding of Domain 9's combat power? The strength of Nanin is due to the power of darkness. But this force is secretly helping us. Or rather, the goals of both parties are consistent. All are crusading against the Advanced Darkness. Is it an unexpected coincidence? But is this really a coincidence? Do you remember why we crusade against darkness? The first fulmination happened to be done. But this time Quesavita is not according to the data collected by the Shandong. After the Advanced Darkness fulmination was conquered, the activity of darkness in Joltville was greatly reduced. After the campaign against fulmination, the activity of Joltville Grayspace entity decreases. That's why people propose to crusade darkness. Think that as long as the high-level darkness disappears, the threat of darkness will be reduced. But nobody knows anything about the real reason. The person who really knows the reason is Nanin. That is, the former commander of the Department of Yuhang, who knows darkness best in the Domain 9. Belonging to the former White Tiger Nanin. Infer according to this line of thought. 8 years ago, the Heodials had already shown signs of negligence. This means that Domain 9 will lose its fighting power soon. Nanine also realized this. The reason why she helped Darkness. There must be consideration of the power of Darkness. More detailed supplement to Nanine in the branch line. Nanine is not controlled, still maintaining human consciousness. But as the former commander of the Department of Yuheng, she never disclosed a method of Department of Yuheng against Darkness. And she has never used countermeasures against Domain 9. Nanine always smiles in every appearance. This kind of laughter is not sarcasm, but relief. The more people in Domain 9 are fighting, the more she feels relieved. These all indicate that she is in Xiao Ying's heart and in Han. So what exactly happened? It all starts with timestamp in Nanine's hands. In Dragonpool, Nanine once held a black timestamp. Previously, Xiaofeng speculated that it was related to ancient civilization. But there are new discoveries in this plot because of the particularity of the Marshville ruins, for senior leaders of Damen Guards jointly sealed them. Therefore, this action also requires for leaders of Damen Guards to use their own timestamp to open the seals of the ruins. The Black Jade ruins in Marshville are sealed by the senior 4 leaders of guards. This indicates the sealing of other states. It is also the seal of the power of their respective leaders of timestamp. In the plot of Joltville, Xiaofeng had doubts. Why can Nanine enter Dragonpool? Was it broken by brute force? This plot provides the answer. Nanine opened Dragonpool with timestamp, the former head of Azure Dragon Guards. This time is no exception. She used the timestamp of the former 4 guards to sneak into the ruins before us. Only then can Senior Darkness be seriously injured. But Nanine is also hard. From the passage of defeating Darkness, you can see that Nanine seems to have come out of its body. It's very likely that this battle may not be as smooth as expected. Although Nanine has hit Advanced Darkness hard, it sealed her inside the body. She won't escape until we defeat Darkness. Xiaofeng's claims are not unfounded. The Marshville ruins are sealed by the strength of the 4 leaders of the guards. This plot has a clear explanation. Lan also once said, "I will guard outside, and there will never be half darkness invading the interior of the ruins." There she is. Will not let any darkness into it. That means Nanine didn't enter after us. But it was already in the ruins before. With the foreshadowing of Abyss Current, everything makes sense. There is still one thing to clarify about Nanine. That is, Dark Wretch has nothing to do with her. Start from Domain 9. The emergence of Nanine must be accompanied by the aberrate of Dark Wretch. This led many people to tie Nanine and Dark Wretch together. It's even more because of the sound of the flute. This kind of thinking is deeply ingrained. But Dark Wretch really has nothing to do with Nanine. To prove this is Cloudbreaker Institute made by MOG. As early as 2701 AD, Domain 9 has been studying the Dark Wretch reversal experiment. But the plot clearly states that Nanine disappeared 8 years ago. At the same time, Black Crow. In the narration of the old man in the village, it was Golden Crow who first degenerated into a Black Crow. Then came Cloudbreaker Institute. So Black Crow also has nothing to do with Nanine. Nanine can manipulate darkness and Dark Wretch for her own use. But there was someone else who made the guards into Dark Wretch. This is also recorded in the introduction of Dark Wretch. It's a high-level darkness ability. Here we have to review Vera's information. Each high-end ABIs has its own field, having its own rules in the field. So it's also the rule of some high-level abyss to turn the guards into Dark Wretch. And there's only one individual who can do all of this. That's the Hive Mother. It can cover the whole Domain 9. Only the Hive Mother can do this. There is another key point in the description of Nanine. Nanine entered Hendeka County ruins 8 years ago. But when it reappeared, it was 3 years ago. She disappeared for 5 years in the middle. Where has she been in the past 5 years? The answer is trapped in the ruins. Time came 3 years ago. The Blackened Nanine makes its debut. The first show was in Ignisville. At this time, Domain 9 is still under the false peace. Nanine led the Darkness Army. With the support of Mingjing, everyone stabilized the situation. It's also here. Nanine takes off her mask. Everyone knows that Nanine has betrayed. In fact, Nanine's behavior here is very unreasonable. She could have been wearing a mask all along. No one will know that she is Nanine until she is denounced. But she chose to reveal her identity. Afterwards, everyone shifted their focus to the ruins and began to study the materials of Nanine. But despite all the speculation, still lacking key evidence. This is already the ultimate deduction that can be made so far. Why doesn't Xiaofeng call it the Nest Mother but a powerful existence? Because there may also be a reversal. In the plot material, the ruins have always existed. But intact ruins can block communication inside and outside the ruins. This is proved in the fairy tales in Dragonpool. Darkness first appeared in AD 2624. The first place is in the Black Jade space linked by the Dragon Elephant Tower. At that time, neither Domain 9 nor Black Jade ruins were attacked. Domain 9 recorded darkness in 2664 AD. After the Cataclysm, according to the plot, the ruins have been disturbed, causing shielding function failure. Only then did Darkness realize the existence of Advanced Darkness. Yes, it has something to do with the Cataclysm. Who exactly caused this explosion? What is the purpose? A conspiracy spanning 3 time and space. Could it be to capture Crystamax of Advanced Darkness? If this mastermind really exists behind the scenes, it is not only familiar with the power of the Hive Mother, it still wants to steal the power of darkness for its own use. Because of this, Nanine is used as a chess piece to obtain Crystamax. By the way, let me also mention the structure of the Marshville ruins. Guess what is above the battle site? Xiaofeng used extraordinary ways to go up during the live broadcast. Unexpectedly, it was the entrance of a relic. This indicates that the ruins themselves are interconnected from top to bottom. But someone has changed the landscape. Forced us to take a detour. As evidence, virtual images of relics can be seen in Department of Yuheng. Did you find it? The channels here are also connected from top to bottom. It's just that the changes in the landscape are quite significant. Xiaofeng suspects that there are 2 stages to Quesadilla. As an Advanced Darkness, the interruption we encountered is clearly not qualified. Such a large ceiling venue. The body should not be so small. It is the essence that fights with Nanine. We're just playing a weakened version. Suddenly, we lost hope for Domain 9's combat power. What about the agreed 4 sacred beasts? Do we still need to activate awakening mode in the future? This video is also a collection intended to solve everyone's doubts. Detailed analysis will be updated gradually afterwards. That's all for this issue. Follow Xiaofeng, taking you to experience a different tower